every single time I say any opinion ever on anything, he'd be like, it's alright. But
that's alright, I guess.
Like, dude, this cosmic brownie that I have right next to me is gonna taste so fucking good at this
I
podcast.
fucking hate cosmic brownies. They're I'm not even like I'm not even saying it to like make you mad. They're genuinely shit.
Well, yeah, of course they are. That's exactly why I love it. It's like I like to eat the worst shit. I like to play the worst
Yeah, you
games.
like a
I like
fucking
to watch the
crunch
worst shows.
bar. Bro likes a fucking crunch bar.
Dude, oh my god. That's probably I think there's two things Nintendo does that is genuinely like not important but very, very cool to see that I wish other consoles did, or at least PlayStation does. I have no idea if Xbox does this. You know, you can check your fucking you can check your fucking playtime on games.
Oh. Yeah, Xbox does that.
I don't know, I've had an Xbox 360 fucking 33 years ago and I never checked that shit.
PlayStation does that too.
Well, I was really fucking interested. I can't speak. Interested.
Interest kid.
I was really interested because there was this fucking Pokemon YouTuber who has like, he finally just caught up in the amount of hours played in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to his Sword and Shield copy. He has 1,400 hours in Pokemon Shield and just caught up to that in Pokemon fucking Violet or Scarlet, one of the two. Which means he's been playing Pokemon Violet for like 1.4 thousand fucking hours. And I wanted to check and I was like, I wonder what my most amount of hours is on any game at all. Like, what is my max played hours on the Switch? And it's like Smash Bros. With like fucking, I think 700 hours, probably less. I know Ren has over 1,000 hours, or at least I think he does.
I have 970 on Smash.
Yeah, I have like 700. And I was thinking, I was like, there's no way that's my most played game ever. Like, ever. I'm pretty sure the most hours I've played in the game is like Pokemon Y, but I've also had 7 different 3DSs and 19 different copies of Pokemon Y, so it's not correct on my 3DS. And I wanted to check how much playtime I have in Elden Ring on PS4, because that's probably my most played game ever, except for like Terraria. Either that or like Spider-Man PS4. It's either Elden Ring or Spider-Man. And I don't think you can check. Smash. What? You have almost 2,000 hours? Dude, I have less than half of you. That's wild. I dead ass, like, I'm so interested to see how many hours I have in either Elden Ring or Spider-Man. If there's some way I can possibly check on PlayStation. Because I know it's not nearly as easy as just opening up your fucking profile and saying, oh yeah, you have 1,000 hours in Smash on Switch. But no,
But what if it was?
Then I would be really happy.
Simple.
Okay, then someone please tell me, because I'm dying to know this information. Am I not a gamer? Why do all my friends?
Really not.
Why do all my fucking friends?
No,
this doesn't make sense then.
You are a gamer.
It makes no sense because I swear all I do is play video games. Yet everyone on the internet, all my friends have thousands of hours in these games, and I don't even have a single. I have one game in my life that's like over 500 hours played. It's like even my favorite video game ever, Dark Souls 1, has like a few hundred hours. I think maybe not. I don't even think that many, and I which blows my mind because at the same time, I don't fit in with everybody else. Like, I'm not into fucking sports. I'm not into like the popular sports like football and shit, right? I'm into like the nerd sports that no one fucking likes in America, like volleyball. But it's like, I know. I'm in the fucking middle, and I'm not too much of a degenerate gamer. Like, Aaron's watched 7,000 anime. I just got done rewatching SAO for the 400th time, so I can't write it on my watch list because that no one cares.
That's why, because you rewatch it.
I know. So, but like. That it doesn't make sense because I'm replaying the same games, I'm rewatching the same anime. So how the fuck I not caught up?
That's the thing.
But
exactly,
if I'm playing the same game, how have I still not caught up in hours with you guys?
No,
I don't understand.
Here's the thing, right? The problem.
Like, when do you guys play Smash? Because like I only play with you.
The problem with you is that you do things in bursts. We just constantly stay on the path, so we don't just do it.
I have 7 million hobbies and I do all of them. I do like all of my hobbies in like 1 month at a time. So I'll like work out like crazy. I'll only work out and do nothing else for a month. And then I won't work out at all and I'll play guitar for a month and I won't touch my guitar for like the longest time because all I'll be doing is watching anime for the last 3 weeks, all I've been doing is watching anime. Last month in fucking August, I was grinding every goddamn Final Fantasy VII game every fucking day. And it's like, I have barely even touched any games. So
like, right now I'm playing Smash 3DS.
That's crazy. Holy fuck. That is the craziest throwback ever. I have to open up my fucking 3DS and play that too. I haven't played Smash 4 in...
I have both versions now. I have the Wii U version.
I've never
ever
ever played the Wii U version ever, even though that's like the better version. I've never owned it.
The 3DS is definitely the better version. It has more shit. Yeah, it's true. After playing both, I don't get me wrong. I love emulating it on the Wii U, CMU, or whatever, and I love having it physically and playing it a little bit. But the 3DS version has Smash Run, and it has all these other cool things that the Wii U, for like obvious reasons, doesn't have. Like, it's not like they just chose to omit it. Like, it's just...
I don't know. It's just like, obviously back in the day, fucking forever ago, before Ultimate came out, obviously, like they would always have the tournaments be played on the Wii U version. And so
me and Aaron went to a game store during the I guess supposed before Hurricane, because I guess we're getting one today, but
supposedly
we went to a game store, and there it's like a mixed like store / tournament place, and we got there and people were playing Smash Melee and Ultimate. There's a tournament going on and we could join. They just asked us if we're like, oh, you guys here to play? And we're like, no, we're just here to look at the games. And they had a good selection of games, but it was crazy that we could have just been like, yeah, we're gonna play Smash, and they would have just let us. And there was 2 controllers sitting there waiting. Like, someone had left already, and there was just 2 controllers.
Wait, did you say Melee and Ultimate?
Yeah.
Oh my god, was that today?
No, we went there during the remember the partially last week. When did we go? It was like Monday, right?
Was I at work? What the fuck? Dude,
it's when I got Spider-Man and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity.
Fuck.
On that rainy ass day.
Dude, if you told me that there was a fucking place that was like free to enter local tournaments for Melee, I'd be so fucking down. I'd bring my own GameCube controller and everything. What the fuck? I haven't entered a tournament.
And there were so many people too. They're like our age, kind of.
It's been like 2 years since I've been in a Smash tournament. I've never been in a Melee tournament, but I love to fucking play in a Melee tournament.
I haven't played Melee enough to enter a tournament.
Oh, I
played Project M though.
I would love that. Would also be so much fucking fun. But yeah, it's like the last time I played the 3DS version was with you in like early high school, and then before that I grinded 3DS Smash because all I would do is like I was too young to be able to like be left alone in my house. I was still in elementary school. I was too young to be left alone in my house when my family would go out to like my brother's baseball games and shit. So all I would do is grind Smash in the car, and then that's like one of 2 reasons why me and you fucking became and stayed friends, or at least I think so. It was because all we did was play fucking Smash 3DS and fucking Super Smash Flash 2 in like numeracy class in fucking middle school. That shit was fire. God damn. Only time in my life I'll play a fucking video game or like a fighting game on keyboard and won't complain about it.
Yeah, no, Smash Flash was the go.
Smash Flash was the go to.
I would try to play at home, but like it wasn't the same as on school computers. So
yeah, the fact that like we were at school in a classroom being allowed to play a fucking fighting game made it like so much more special. But if I just played it right now, actually, I don't know. If we got all of us, like the whole fucking friend group, to
Cloud
play
Spike, let's go
one day, I feel like that'd be fun. But like I wouldn't be able to consistently fucking play it.
Yeah, no, there's no consistency with it. Like the only fan Smash I'd play is just Project M at that point.
But no, it's interesting because it's like I used to play in Ultimate tournaments every single week when I first started college for like 6 months, and it was so weird because it was super fucking fun all the time, except for like I would get like 4th place in every tournament because like the #1 guy was like an actual professional fucking player, and it was like so not fun because he would just destroy everybody, even the captains, even though they were like excruciatingly fucking painful to play against. Like they were really fucking good. And this one guy would play Min. It was just like not fun. And I remember I would like warm up and I would wake up early as fuck in the morning and I would like actually practice, which is like I've never like practiced playing Smash before. It's like there's a difference between like playing a lot of hours and like labbing out a character or whatever, and then literally sitting there and like purposely practicing to beat one guy. When you're grinding just to fight against one human being, it sucks and it's toxic. And that's why I love Melee so much, because it's one of those things where it's like there's a new wave of people who are like our age who are getting into Melee, because everyone who's been into Melee since it fucking came out is starting to either retire or they're like the best of the best in the fucking world and live in LA. So all the new people who will watch these Twitch streamers play Melee are like starting these local tournaments again. And I'm like part of that wave. And so everyone who's like my skill level is like not too good, but we're not too dog shit. We're like, we can have a fun tournament, but like where it's not like super omega fucking try hard. And that's what I loved about playing Smash 3DS with you back in the day. Because like me and you are like way better than the average person, but we're also like, we're not winning fucking money, you know what I'm saying? And so like that's what it feels like with Melee for me, and like playing against other people I know right now. But I don't want it to become one of those things where it becomes so try hard for me like Ultimate did, where I just don't want to play ever again. So I don't know, but I would fucking love to join that local if I was there, but I don't know.
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't if you were fucking playing. I would kill myself if you were playing. But if I was playing with the new people who have never done before, it should be fun. Who would you play?
Fuck if I know.
You don't even know who's in the video game.
Play. You would literally play Pyron Mythra, and I'd be like, one match and I'm done, bro.
Oh, true. I could do that.
Either that or fucking Hero.
Fuck. Oh my god. I would kill myself if you were Pyro Mythra tournament. I would immediately pick Bowser and I would have to try hard.
I would actually just
that
counter
or,
pick to be
and
annoying.
That or Minecraft.
That's why I would choose to participate in the Melee tournament, not the Ultimate tournament, because he could not pick Pyro Mythra on fucking Melee. Like, what is he gonna do?
I'll find
No,
Pyro Mythra.
I would participate in the Ultimate, and I know how to choose Pyro Mythra, so I would just pick a character that could do that.
Could you do both? Was there even time?
For what?
Like, if you participated in Melee and Ultimate?
We don't know. We didn't partake in it.
We didn't partake in it, but, I mean, honestly, they're open for a pretty long time. Longer than most game stores, so I'm sure
it closed at what, like 9?
It closed at like, yeah, 9.
Without context, that was hilarious. I wanna run my own fucking tournament. I wanna get like you guys and a bunch of my friends and just run like a big local
have
fun
Brian
party.
Do it so he can make
no,
everything.
I'm never.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely
stage
fine.
hazards, items.
No.
It'd be
We're gonna have.
perfect.
This is what we're gonna do. This is exactly what I did at Roger Williams. We're gonna have 2 different fucking like play times, where one of them is gonna be serious, where it's gonna be like 7 minutes, like it's gonna be like choose legal stages, like 3 stocks, whatever. There's gonna be one where it's still gonna be a tournament, but it's gonna be like 8-person Smash. There's gonna be fucking items. Choose whatever fucking stage you want, and it's just gonna be balls to walls, do whatever the fuck you want. And I think that is the most fucking fun, because you can go back and forth from like playing super serious, but then also like playing still to win, but also like you're playing with items against like so many people. That's hectic, right? So it's not gonna be sweaty, and it's gonna be actually fucking entertaining. And that's what I want to fucking do. I might do that sometime around my birthday. Get like a birthday local thing going on. But speaking of birthday,
I don't think
we fucking missed last week. But before that, or like a couple before that, it was Aaron's birthday. Now it's Ren's birthday tomorrow. And then in the next fucking month, which knowing us, we're gonna miss the next 3 fucking podcasts. So next podcast is gonna be my birthday. So I'll tell you how the fuck
I can never play Marvel Spider-Man again. I have 69 hours on it.
What?
To fucking ask a question about.
You've
birthdays.
only played 69 hours of Marvel Spider-Man? I've
PS5
played
edition.
Okay, I've played way more. I definitely have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
Oh wait, no, PS4 edition. That was PS4 edition.
So you were able to beat the
PS5
hardest,
edition.
You were able to get all the trophies on 69.
That's a legend. Wait, how do you know that?
PS4?
How
Sell
did you
that
check
account.
Yeah, go to your profile and go to games.
Yeah, it's just
then,
like Switch.
And then literally
Dude, no, it's crazy. It's actually crazy because I remember fucking like a year ago, I asked Aaron, and Aaron himself said you can't fucking do it. So now he's either found out post that conversation, or he was gaslighting the fuck out of me forever ago. I was like, yeah,
I just simply figured it out because it's easy to figure out if you could figure it out or not.
What?
Well, I never actually tried. You just told me, I believed you because you're my friend, but I guess I just should not fucking trust anybody. So what'd you
I have
fucking do?
97 hours on GTA 5. That's
PlayStation edition?
PS5 edition.
Now I want to check.
Wait, so how do you check? You go in your profile?
Yeah, and you should have like a games tab.
Alright, games tab. What's my fucking Elden Ring?
And then hit the sort option to most played.
There's no way. Oh, I was about to say.
Elden Ring, I played it for 94 hours.
I've played Watch Dogs 2 for 96 hours. What was I doing?
That's what I'm saying about GTA 5. I feel like I barely played GTA 5.
312 hours.
Wait,
Holy
are you-
shit.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Wait, are you looking at this on your
Oh.
PS5 or your PS4?
I don't have a
My
PS4 anymore.
I don't have the ability to search by...
Show me your screen.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fucking set up my... Hold up. Nope.
Please run IV
So,
cam. Oh my fucking god.
Why the fuck did I have 300 hours? I played Persona
Alright,
5
games,
Royal
I'm on
for
my profile.
365 hours and Genshin on 159.
Go
Bruh.
into the game section.
Okay, I'm into the game section.
And you hit like the plus or minus button. Yeah, hit options.
Hidden games?
No, I don't think that's it.
How can I sort this shit, bro?
Yeah, I don't have like an ability to sort. I can just see my fucking
Oh, there it
progress
is.
for games.
Genre, platform,
Options.
most played.
No, that's just for
Trophies.
Elden Ring.
Wow.
Do you have like a trophies tab?
Wait, how
I was
many
just on-
hours did
like
you?
this?
I was
Aaron,
just
how many
on the
hours
trophies
did you
tab.
have on Spider-Man?
He had 69.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't beat
69
Spider-Man.
plus 11.
I didn't beat Spider-Man at all, and I have 128 hours on it.
You've never beat it?
Nope. I'm not even close
That's
to that
crazy.
final Doc Ock mission, by the way. Spider-Man hasn't even gotten beat up by the Sinister Six in my playthrough.
Wait.
gonna
Like
play
you've
through
never
Miles
beaten it
again.
even once, or just on that console?
Nope. Not once.
How?
I beat Miles. I beat Miles.
That's
I didn't
insane.
beat Spider-Man PS4
How-
though.
what?
Yeah,
Dude,
no.
you're pissing me off. You're
Bro,
pissing
didn't
me
beat
off.
And I
the
have
better
128 hours. So what was
Are
I
you
doing?
gonna probably just swing around doing crimes like a fucking bozo?
Honestly,
Okay, so
that's
I don't
what
think
I
there's
was
a
probably
fucking way to see your playtime on PS4 because it's not. It looks different to Aaron than.
Well, you
on
know this
PS5
thing
currently.
called Google could probably help.
I'm using it. Go to settings.
I had
Settings.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm on settings.
Okay. Application saved data management.
The fuck? There.
Save data in system storage. Upload online storage.
Am I gonna need to have like the PlayStation Online fucking
I don't
thing
know,
to view
probably.
this? Yes, I do. So I can't even fucking do that.
That's crazy. So my
Yeah,
most,
so I literally can't fucking see my playtime.
my most played game is GTA 5. Yeah, is no. My most played game is Persona 5 Royal with 365 hours. Wait, 365? That's a whole year. No.
Bro, well, an hour.
Yeah, I know, that's what I
Whole
was
year,
saying.
an
That's a
hour.
whole year.
That's a whole year.
That's a whole
I played
year.
a whole
Do you-
year's worth.
Do you think anyone has like over an actual year's worth of time playing any video game?
Well, what's
How
the
many
hours?
hours
Yeah.
in
Oh,
a year?
definitely. Minecraft, easily.
Oh, facts. No, you're actually so fucking right on that. It's gotta be. How many
People-
hours are in a year?
People do fucking like hardcore playthroughs.
Wait,
And
what?
it takes like 3 years for them to die.
Wait, this is actually so much lower than I thought. It says there's 8,760 hours in one calendar year. Yeah, there's gotta be.
So literally, if I keep playing Smash, I could hit the year mark.
Bro, just,
Yeah,
bro just needs
facts.
to play Smash like
These Pokemon YouTubers have
8 more
over
times.
1,000 hours in every single individual fucking Pokemon game. So it's like
that's fucking they must leave their shit running. They cannot.
they have to be.
playing that game
And
that
it's
long.
like all they do is grind and
Well,
shiny hunt.
Yeah, shiny
Like, there's
hunting
nothing
could
else to
actually
do.
add up all those hours.
Shiny
That's
hunting and
actually
grinding every
sad.
Pokemon to level 100 and like completing the Pokédex, getting every single individual like evolution of Pokemon. Like
That's actually sad.
I don't even
that
know.
people play
online
Pokemon for
battles.
that long.
Like
don't
I
think it's
genuinely
sad.
I'll be honest.
If you
I
enjoy
think
a
if I
game, enjoy the
shiny
game.
hunted, if I shiny
guess,
hunted
yeah,
every
if you
Pokemon in the
enjoy the game.
Pokédex, I think I'm fucking completing the game still before 1,000 hours. Is that crazy? In Scarlet
Shiny
and
hunting
Violet,
all the Pokemon.
if I get a shiny of every Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, can I still beat the game in 1,000 hours?
No,
You
it's
think so?
gonna take.
No.
It's gonna take like.
I could if it was Sun and
Minimum
Moon.
1,500.
It's so easy. Same in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's so easy to shiny hunt in those games.
Yeah, but not for fucking Scarlet. Scarlet Violet has a big ass Pokedex.
And they just added to it with this new update.
Oh,
Also, the
facts. Just
update's
like
not
DLC and
free.
shit. Yeah, of course not.
Ren said the DLC was free yesterday. He was like swearing
read-
up and down. I was
I
like,
The
wasn't
DLC
swearing
wasn't
up
even
and down.
free
I
for
literally
fucking
just said
Sword
it
and
was
Shield.
free
So why would it be
once.
free for Scarlet and Violet?
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any fucking sense. I don't know.
I just read it somewhere.
I just read it somewhere. The bro's making up fucking conspiracy theories for if the DLC for Pokemon games are gonna be free or not. No way. In fact, they're probably gonna get more and more fucking expensive, and they're gonna add less and less content with every coming generation of Pokemon game. 'Cause
I
that's how it
genuinely
works.
thought that Sword and Shield's DLC was so like. The first one was good. The second was shit. I'm not buying any more DLCs for Pokemon.
The buying more
Pokemon-
DLCs. I'm not buying any more Pokemon games.
Pokemon shouldn't be a fucking game that has DLC.
I haven't bought any. That's true, by the way. That's true as fuck. Like, that's crazy that there's what's it called? Like in-game transactions for shit past just like buying the base game in the fucking store. That's wild for Pokemon, and it's like not even a mobile
Yeah.
game either. That's crazy.
Like you you buy fucking costumes. I saw that you can buy like fucking costumes for Scarlet and Violet. I'm like, bro, what the like? I will give Sword and Shield this. The first DLC was at least really good. The second DLC was shit, and there was no other like in-game transactions besides the DLCs.
Dude, I genuinely think if I okay, wait. This is gonna like come back to the Pokemon thing, but if you had an empty white room that you're getting paid $100 billion in to stay in for 1 year, and you have absolutely nothing in that room, do you think you could do it?
What?
How long?
1 year. You're in a room, an empty room, for a year. There's nothing in this room. There's no books. There's no TV. There's no internet. You're in
So I
one room
can't,
for a
like,
year straight.
leave
No.
it? Oh, okay.
No, you cannot leave the room. You're
You
in
can't
there.
leave it to like go to the
Yeah, the
bathroom, get food,
bathroom,
nothing.
get
Yeah,
food,
that's
do
it.
that.
You're given food and you can go to the bathroom.
Given
But there's like
food.
for a year straight, you're getting paid like $100 million. Are you doing it?
Honestly,
Like, would you lose your mind, or do you think you could stick it out?
Yeah, anybody would fucking lose their
I
mind.
don't think I'd lose my
If it-
mind. I think I'd just get
I don't
bored as
think so.
hell. Like,
If it
I
was
think-
like
it's like
you,
being in an insane
you
asylum.
can leave the room.
Yeah, like being
If
in
it was
prison?
like you can leave the room, but you just like, but it's like your bedroom, so you sleep there. So at the end of
Okay.
the day, you're going back in that room.
Okay,
I
think about it like
would,
this. No,
But
no,
not
no.
if it's just that.
No, think about this. You're in prison, but like there's no like bars to the cell. You're in a fully enclosed white room where like you can't hear anything from the outside. You have no contact with anybody, and you can't do anything in this fucking like there's nothing that you can bring into the room. It's just an empty white room. Could you sit in this room and like live in this room? Like assuming that you can either use the bathroom in the room or like you're given food. Do you think you could fucking live in there for a year for fucking billions of dollars? Or would you just say fuck that?
Probably not.
The thing is with that is like, just like an insane asylum, you probably just lose your mind. That's
Now-
simply it.
Now, if you had one Pokemon game that you could choose to play for a year straight and you could not play anything else and you could only have one Pokemon game, now do you think you could do it? Do you think you could
Why did
sit
it have
for
to
an
be a
entire
Pokemon
year?
game, bro?
That's because it's hard. Do you
If I
think you
could
could
do
sit
that
in a
for
white
a
room
year, I
for
would
1
definitely
year
play Scarlet and Violet.
for one whole year straight?
Ah,
you would play
fuck.
1 year?
Yeah, for one whole year, I'd play Scarlet
I
and
couldn't do
Violet.
it.
I could
I
do
couldn't
it. You know why I
would
could do it?
depend on the Pokemon game.
You know why I could do it? Here's why I could do it. All the glitches, all the funny shit that can happen, it would provide me at least with some entertainment for maybe the first few months. And by then, it's like, alright, well, now I spend the rest of my hours shiny hunting, start a new account, maybe start the story again. There's possibilities with that. Plus, if I get the DLC, then it's like, okay, well, I can meet some new waifus, what I'm saying, go crazy over them, literally, because no one else I can go crazy about.
I'm not even
I think that's
being
solid.
dramatic.
I don't know, bro.
I think this is legit for me. I think if you're giving me Scarlet and Violet, I think I will try my best to play it every single day for like a set amount of time, right? And I would probably find new shit to do in the game. Like, I would make rules to like replay the game, do different playthroughs like Ren said. But I think the issue with that is I think even if I keep making challenges for myself and I keep doing everything differently and I play for like a set amount of time every day, I feel like I would lose my mind faster, because then if I stop playing at all, the second I stop listening to the music and I stop seeing what's being displayed on the screen, I'm going to lose my mind faster because I'm going to want to play the game more. But then I hate those games, so I'm gonna lose my mind. So I think I would actually be better off being in a room for a year with nothing, because I could turn my brain off easier, because I would literally just stop thinking and I would be able to get through time faster. I think if I was playing a Pokemon game and I had a sense of time playing this game where I would be able to keep track of like, oh fuck, I still have 364 days left of this fucking year, I've only been playing for a day, like I would lose my mind faster. But if I had nothing, I could turn my brain off and get through it easier.
I think you could pad it out, honestly. Like, if you want to pad it out, you can just play the older games, no speed up.
Well, this is the thing. I was gonna say, if I had a Pokemon game of my
like
choosing,
black or white.
yeah, if I had a Pokemon game of my choosing, I would choose literally any game except for Scarlet and Violet. Literally any other game, like Pokemon fucking Y, Black and White 2. Probably not like
I was
the
thinking
first gen
Sword and
one,
Shield,
because like you can beat like the
or
first 3
Black and
generation
White.
games in like 3 hours. So like I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to play a more recent game that's like longer, like Sword and Shield or like Gen 6, where it's like the games would genuinely take a couple days to at least beat, even normally. But yeah, I don't know. I think if I'm in a room, I think I'm fucking getting this goddamn money. Either way, if I have the Pokemon game or not. But I think I would lose my mind faster if I was playing the game.
Who'd you do?
So I wouldn't be able to turn my brain off. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be honest.
I already play it as is, so you're literally just telling me to have an enjoyable day.
If you put me in a room for a year,
I know you play it, but I'm talking about Ethan.
If you put me in a room for a year, and I could only play either Minecraft or Roblox, I don't think I could do it. I don't
Dude,
think I could do
that's
it.
fucking light work, no reaction.
No, because
bro.
if I had Minecraft, I would run out of imagination of shit to do in the game, because I wouldn't have any media from the outside of this room for a year to be able to inspire me to do anything in the game. I would run out of stuff to think about, to build and shit, because I wouldn't have media to be like, oh yeah, you know what, this like Japanese thing is interesting, let me build this in Minecraft. I wouldn't fucking think about it because I wouldn't be able to, even if I tried.
Why don't you just get creative and
You know
after a
what?
year straight,
Here's
after a
a
whole
game
year,
you could
Aaron.
play for a year, no problem. Animal Crossing New Horizons.
That's facts. That's facts. That's facts as fuck.
You could play that for a year, not go crazy. You could have it.
That's
all.
so facts. Cause there's like a million different objectives. You can either like farm villagers. You can like get all the bugs and all the fish and all the everything, or you can
True.
like build a
and
base.
it takes you like throughout the year to get them.
Yeah, and you could celebrate the holidays, and like it has an in-game like counter, so like you could live out the days in Animal Crossing and forget you're living in the room. You just be living in the. That'd be it. That'd be that's the smartest shit you've ever said, bro. If I had to pick a fucking game to play to stick it through, it'd be a game with an in-game fucking, like.
Well, that's why
Counter.
Ren has to choose another one, because you already have an easy decision for this one.
Why would I have to choose another one?
Yeah, what would he have
What
to?
what type of rule is that?
His would just
Well,
be Animal
like
Crossing. I would
for
have to be the one to
Ethan
choose something else.
think of a different one. No, I mean like for Ethan to choose a different one, you would have to come up with a different idea.
Ren would pick Animal Crossing just because he said that. I'm not gonna fucking steal his idea. If I had to play a game, it would be a fucking MMO. I would play an MMO for a year straight, and I guarantee you, like, I would get through that shit easy. I'd
League
fucking
of
play for
Legends.
18 hours every single day. Fuck no, I'd kill myself.
What'd you
I'd
say,
have
Ren?
to pick a good one
League of
though.
Legends. Well, okay, you could do
League
Wizard
of
101.
Legends.
Dude, if I'm not even lying. If someone paid for a year pass like subscription for Wizard 101 and said you're stuck in this room for a year, you can't fucking leave this room. Like you have to like use the bathroom in the room. Like there's like a toilet and like someone will deliver me a fucking like food through like a slit or something for a year. I'm
World of
easily,
Warcraft.
dude. I'm fucking
Oh,
easily.
you know what? You know what game that could actually
I'm
have
smoking
either
that.
a really bad effect on you for 365 days, or it could
What?
make you the king of all land. Dude, if you could lab out Smash every day for 365
God.
days,
I
could-
you
would.
could either go insane or you could
No, I
be
couldn't.
untouchable.
Dude,
No, I'll
I
tell you
could
why.
barely play Smash with you guys for like more than an hour and still have my sanity.
No, I'll tell you why
It's like
that
after
wouldn't
an
work. Aaron.
hour, I'm like, I'm fucking done. I'm leaving or I'm spectating.
You need to be able to play against people better than you in order to improve. So if you play against even like the greatest, let's say like you have like the world's best
Each
trained.
week they bring in
Why
somebody
are you,
new
why,
to fight against.
You have interrupted me every single sentence this podcast. I wasn't gonna bring it up, and it's been 30 minutes, and you're still doing that. I was going to say before Aaron started randomly yelling over me that even if you're given the strongest AI amiibos to play against of every character, eventually after a year of playing Smash Ultimate every single day, your skill level will be equal or slightly better than those amiibos at the end of the year if you play against them every single day. And even if you play against people on Elite Smash, the problem with that is there's people of different fucking skill levels, even at the highest like GSPs, right? It's like someone's going to be better than another person no matter what, if it's a real human. So you will just like cap at that skill level. But the second you go out of the room and you join a tournament, yeah, you might be able to like smoke everybody on Elite Smash, and yeah, you might be able to beat the best amiibos. But when you start like playing people with unpredictable styles that are different than robots and shit, you're fucked. I think you're gonna overtrain yourself, and I think you won't be good at the game if you have a year to do it.
Interesting thesis.
I
Which is
think
why I
that's the
said
same
it
with
could either
everything.
have horrible effects or it could have good effects.
Well, horrible. I wouldn't say horrible. I think you would still be stupid fucking good if you practiced anything, right? It's like if you put anybody, I don't care how old or how young, in a room and you give them an instrument and they have no idea how to read sheet music and they've never played an instrument in their life, doesn't like any instrument. I think if you give them a year with nothing and they're in an empty room with an instrument, I think they're going to be pretty fucking good at that instrument by the end of the year, because they're gonna experiment with everything, even shit that like a normal person going to like guitar classes would never be able to think of, because they're being told blatantly how to play something. But if you're in a room and you have no idea what to do and you're given an instrument for a year, I think even if you've never had any experience playing music, I think you're gonna become great. You might not be the best in the world after a year, because some people have played instruments for like a bajillion years, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's horrible. I think it'll be really fucking good. But I think once you like, for example, if you play an instrument and you've never played an instrument before, after being trapped like in a room for a year, and you try to join a band, I think you're fucked. I don't think you're gonna be able to like. I don't think that's gonna work, because you have no idea how to actually play that instrument on time with other people and like work together. But I think you'd be like good by yourself.
Well, I mean, you said the amiibos. I mean, people could like it just depends on how those amiibos are trained, honestly, because amiibos are better than people in most cases,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
as I've seen and witnessed. So it's like it depends on what type of amiibos you get. You get them factory amiibos, and you train them yourself, you're fucked. But if someone else has trained them and they put them on you, then you have a very big chance of improving, at least against a large majority of players.
Well, true. That's 100% true. But fighting games are different than like speedrunning, because you can have what's the term called when it's like in a speedrun you can have like the bot like do the perfect run.
tasks.
Tasks, yeah. It's like you can have like tasks where it's like a robot will like do the perfect inputs to complete a speed run, so it's physically impossible to get a faster time. And you can have human beings, technically you can have human beings match the time. But with fighting games it's different, because it's like even if you fight the world's best amiibos, you might fight one player who's dog shit, but very unpredictable, because they're so different than the amiibos that you might get sweeped, even though like you're theoretically good as fuck on paper from grinding the amiibos for so long. But that's what I said, like, or that's what you also said, where it's like you'll be better than most people, but like there's a solid chance that you won't go sweeping tournaments like the second you leave the room.
So now I want to test this out. We gotta kidnap somebody, put them in a room with only Smash, hand them trained amiibos.
No, we need.
And we gotta see if they fucking whoop ass or not.
No, it's like the Schrodinger's cat theory. You know about that, where it's like you put a cat in a box with like a stick of dynamite, and technically if you close the box, you do not know if the cat is alive or dead, because in some reality, the cat has been blown up by this dynamite and is dead, or it's alive in the box because the dynamite hasn't blown up, but you won't and you cannot confirm that until you open the box. So you need to like put a baby who has no experience doing anything in a room for like 10 years with one video game, and when they graduate at 10, they get out of this room and they can finally talk to people and do shit, or are they going to either be the worst fucking gamer in history or the best gamer in history? It's one of those things, but we'll never know until we open that fucking box. So we have to kidnap we need to kidnap one person who's had no experience playing a game so they can learn from scratch and teach themselves, and one person who already has experience playing the game, and see if they can get better and see who actually ends up with the better skill level at the end. Because the person who's never touched it might have more creativity, because the person who has touched a game and then is sitting in a room for a year has to like unlearn all the shit they've learned previously to get better. Because if they keep playing for the same play style for a year straight, they're not going to get better or worse, you know? They're just going to have a lot of practice at the same level.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I volunteered to kidnap Brian, put him in a room for a year, and take away all contact from the fucking human race, and then only allow him to play fucking like one character in Ultimate.
I think that could.
He's gonna pick Dr. Mario.
He'd pick fucking Ganondorf, and he'd come out, and he'd be so fucking annoying.
Yeah, that would actually doom us.
That would be so fucking annoying. I don't know, man. I feel like it'd be good.
You'd feel like it'd be good?
You wanna know why? I feel like it'd be good only if it's Brian. Because if we're not the ones he's fighting against in this room, he can't get the satisfaction of shitting on people. So if he's playing bots and he's gonna get bored because he's not having fun fighting people who are miserable playing against him, I think playing a character like Ganondorf, who is specifically intended to make people miserable, just like Little Mac, I think if he can't see the reactions of the people in real life or over a call, like, he's gonna get bored of that character so fucking fast.
No, I think it's the opposite effect. I think after so long of not having anybody to fucking emote on or anybody to just rub in the face of the victory, once he finally gets that chance, he's gonna go harder than ever because it's been a year. It's like coming. If you haven't come in a year, you're gonna fucking bust the biggest nut of your life, right? You're not just gonna, oh, I don't like coming anymore because I haven't done it, right?
Well, I feel like a year. I feel like a year is too small. I feel like a year is too small in that case. Because like, if you have fucking had an orgasm in general before, at least once in your life, you'll remember what it fucking feels like.
Yeah.
And so I feel like you have to go like a very, very long time without doing it.
Go cold turkey on anything for a year, and it will, like, getting it back will feel like heaven.
I don't know, maybe it'll feel like shit. Because, like, what if you're in this room, and, like, let's say you, like, used to be chronically addicted to smoking cigarettes, and you stop smoking cigarettes for a year, and all you can do in this room is nothing, but you have your body. So, like, what is, like, most people gonna do? Most people are gonna work out. That's what people do in person. They're gonna work out in their room, because, like, what else can they do with their body? And, like, whatever, right? So, like, the second they get out of this fucking room, they're going to be fit as fuck and strong as hell after only working out for a year straight because they have nothing else to do. And then they're going to start smoking, feel terrible after being like the most fit they've ever been in their life, and be like, yeah, this sucks. So I don't know.
It's a 50-50 though. It depends on the person.
That's
Not everyone's going to work out.
That's exactly what the Schrodinger's box theory is.
That's the ideal model, but you don't know if these people are going to lose their fucking minds.
Well, yeah,
and they're
that's
counting
exactly
down the days
theory.
till they get it back. And Brian especially, Brian could lab out the character, and now it's not only effective, he's not getting reactions when he's winning. Now he's gotten better. Now he's got more skills to show off. So then he's gonna go find some poor unfortunate soul to play Smash with. They're gonna be like, oh, it's just a normal match with Brian who I haven't played with in a year. He's going to absolutely fuck them to the point where they can't even get a hit off. He's got the JV4, and Brian will ascend. He won't even just talk shit. He will ascend. That's it.
How the fuck did this turn from, like, talking about Smash and shit to, like, quantum theory?
Quantum theory.
Yeah, because we literally just described the fucking Schrodinger's box I was talking about earlier. Because, like, technically there's only a 50% chance that either he is extraordinarily good or extraordinarily bad. And we'll never know until we open the door to the room and we see what he's capable of. We'll have no idea. I mean, technically, if you want to get deep into it, it's like, yeah, we'll have no idea about like if he's good or bad at the game after being trapped in a year or trapped for a year in a box. But like the reason why it's called a Schrodinger's box is like, well, who is controlling us in the box, controlling Brian being in the room? Because someone could have us be in a box right now, and they will have no idea what our decision making is to make another decision. And that's why it's constant quantum physics, quantum theory, because like you don't know, but there's a 50-50 chance that the person in this box is making a decision and that they might not be. So
oh no, I'm making the decision. We're getting the box. There's no out of this.
Yeah, but the person who put us in the box doesn't know that because our box is close to them.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
In the same way, well, until they open it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
That's why. Yeah, that's why it's quantum physics. Aaron. Yeah, I go to college.
Do you?
Cringe.
Do I?
Do you go to college?
Do I? Do I even know you? Who are you?
Actually, speaking of college, we went to your old college.
Yeah, I know. I
Visit
saw.
a
It was like
friend.
weeks ago.
It was really
Like 8 weeks ago, I think.
nice. It's very.
Yeah, I grew up there.
Fucking,
My dad.
so nice.
I'm not gonna say
The
where I
college
went to
itself,
college.
I don't know
Yeah,
where.
I'm not gonna say where, but the college that I went to, my first college I went to, my dad also went there, and he's been coaching rugby for my entire life. So not only did I legitimately grow up there, but I also lived there for 6 months. And yeah, it's nice as fuck.
It's very
when you
nice.
don't have to worry about pursuing a fucking useless ass communications degree. Actually
Yeah.
living there and being there was fun as fuck. The only problem that sucked about it is like, since you guys are my online friends, but like you're not just my online friends, and I also had a girlfriend at the time who didn't go to that college, having to like go back home to hang out with you guys and with my
Should've
girlfriend at the
switched
time
up.
sucked. Yeah, it sucked ass. I should have just stopped being friends with you guys, and I should have
No, switch up with
I
a
should've-
girlfriend. No,
no,
wait
no,
a
I
minute
should have
now.
stopped being friends with you guys. And I should have stopped talking to her earlier, so then I could only have a girlfriend and friends at that college. Because having all your friends
would
live
be
with
the
you in that area
smartest
is dope as fuck. That
That would
would
be
have
the
been well.
smartest
No, it wouldn't have
decision.
been. The
It
smartest
would've.
decision was stop going because now I don't have to pay $200,000 a year to fucking
True,
live there.
true. But if you
But-
didn't have to worry about that, the smartest decision would have been.
Well, I still go back there and hang out with all my fucking friends, like, all the time. I still do that, especially because my dad still lives in the same town. I just don't live there myself, so I don't have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to live there and go to school. And I can still hang out, and, like, I still go there all the time. So, I mean, I think the best decision is what you guys did, is fucking go see a friend who lives there, because it's nice as shit. You guys just don't have the
True.
perks of, like,
Yeah, we don't.
being able to do whatever you want there because you don't have
Yeah, we
like
don't
the
live
IDs to
there,
get into
but,
place.
like-
Yeah, like I was able to go to the gym and get fucking gourmet food and shit whenever the fuck I wanted to, and just
So
do
we were
whatever.
able to, what's that thing called? Trespass and go inside the dorms
Oh, what's
and
that thing
shit like that. Yeah, we
Oh
were
yeah,
able to
yeah, but like,
trespass. We were able to
listen,
do
we're not
that.
in the COVID era anymore. In the
Yeah.
COVID era, if the person like who invited you in was caught with you being there, like they would get fucking kicked out of school. Now, like no one gives a fuck, right? So it's like I don't go there anymore, but like I can still go on campus and go in these dorms and do whatever, and like they don't give a shit because like at least I'm not spreading COVID.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I did even before. Like, when I was a fucking middle schooler, I would go to the library, and I would legitimately study fucking Python, and these fucking grown-ass meathead, like, rugby team kids would go to the library for some fucking meeting about financials and see my ass, who's fucking 12, studying coding, and they're like, is this some genius kid who's got into college way early? I'm like, no, I just came here for no fucking reason. You can just do that at the college I went to.
Well, since we can
I also
do-
had great perks because my dad worked there, so like everybody knew who I fucking am or who I was at the time. But
Well, yeah, we can do adult things now. Like we can sneak into lectures at colleges we don't go to
yeah, but why the fuck would you want to do that?
for fun. Meet the
Yeah.
girls.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I don't gotta pay.
I know
attention.
why
I don't
you
gotta
would do
turn
that, and I
my
know why
head.
I would do that.
Alright.
Why would Aaron do that?
exactly.
I ain't say it. I just said me.
You said
Or
we.
I guess we. Yeah.
I guess we as in me and you, but I don't know. Yeah, we
Anybody
can do
who'd be
adult things.
willing
We can
to.
fucking get drunk as shit. And that's the one thing I loved about that old school. They literally said on multiple occasions, hey, if you're underage, which, like, us now are practically not. You are not, like, tomorrow. But, 2 years ago, they were like, oh, you're fucking 18, 19. Like, if you get caught drinking, we don't give a fuck. You're allowed to actually drink and get caught once. and like we'll take care of you. Like if you're sick as fuck and like you need medical help or whatever, and you're drunk and like you were caught drinking, like we don't give a shit. Like you're fine at least once.
Yo,
and I was like,
you
bet.
turn?
Yes, are you kidding me?
You
Like we
turn
would,
that
dude.
bitch.
You know how many fucking times I would like go to like so many of my friends' different dorm rooms and have parties like all the fucking time and just get drunk at like 19 years old. That's how it is. They don't give a shit. And now it
What's the
doesn't
statute of
matter.
limitations on murder?
Wait, why murder?
I don't know. It's a pretty big crime.
Nah, why not?
Shouldn't you say drinking? Because it's like
No,
that would
murder.
Okay.
What's the statute of limitations on murder?
What's
look it
the
up. Yeah, look it up.
statute of limitations on murder? Oh, there isn't. So if you murder someone and you're caught 50 years
I mean,
later,
that's
you're getting
true, I guess.
arrested
You see all
for
these
life.
old like serial killers that are like in their 90s, just fucking in jail rotting because they just got caught due to like DNA that was at the scene that they had a while back.
Murder?
They could place
Wow, this is crazy. Murder, conspiracy to murder, vehicular homicides, and voluntary manslaughter do not have a statute of limitation, which means
Well, all the best
that like
ones.
right now
Well, it
I
makes
could say
sense because they're such terrible ones.
right now I could say like I'm going to kill Aaron tomorrow.
No
and-
statute of
and-
limitations.
And in 100 years from now, if I'm 121 years old and they saw that there was a conspiracy that I was going to commit murder 100 years ago, I could still get arrested. That's crazy.
That's
Even
nuts,
that's
bro.
I mean, obviously I'm not going to, but I think that's what they have to prove in court is like is the conspiracy that they were going to commit murder like true, or was that
Yeah,
like
because you could just say anything.
jesting? Because like I could say like literally anything. Like you're right, I could say anything.
Yeah.
I think if it actually leads to them be like, let's say like Aaron turns, me saying this out loud is like fucking me over right now.
Oh,
Like, let's say
definitely.
Aaron
Feds
turns
are
up
listening
dead.
to this Discord call. Like
Yeah, let's say
crazy.
Aaron turns up dead in 50 years because he got in a car crash.
You guys know who did it?
And then they're gonna technically by law, they're gonna be like, oh wait a minute, Ethan talked about Aaron getting in a car crash 50 years ago. That's conspiracy to murder now because Aaron died in a car crash. So we have to use this podcast in court as
That's
evidence.
crazy.
That
They're
could
gonna have to
this,
sift through a lot
I
of
could
sounding.
be fucking myself. Oh, you
A
know what?
lot
I
of
don't feel
sift
bad
through
for
that.
talking about sounding anymore.
Huh?
I don't feel bad
Either
because
the
if I'm
feds
going to
give up or
jail
they're just
for
really
killing
interested.
Aaron or potentially killing Aaron in a car crash, like I want to
took your
hear.
ass
I want
50
them to
years,
go
though?
through the worst shit that we
What took
talk
your
about.
ass 50? What took you 50 years to enact this plan?
What
of
took
car
me 50
accident? Yeah.
years?
What took you 50
Nah,
years? What were you
what
doing?
took you 50 years?
I don't know.
In
That'd,
that
that'd be
time.
tough. I don't think Aaron can do anything in 50 years to piss me off enough to kill him in a car accident.
Is that a challenge?
I think because the challenge now, I'm like I'm conscious of it, so it'd be harder for you now. I would
I
kill
know
Brian in a
just
car
the
accident, but
Hmm.
you would have to. I know just the thing too. For Aaron specifically, every single time I say any opinion ever on anything, he'd be like, it's alright, but that is gonna make me fucking destroy. I'm going to drive straight through your front fucking door.
That's alright, I guess.
Like, dude, this cosmic brownie that I have right next to me is gonna taste so
Ew.
fucking good at this
I
podcast.
fucking hate cosmic
Yeah,
brownies.
he's gonna. Yeah, you just have to say enough of those, and that's gonna get me to fucking kill myself. Actually, that's it. I still wouldn't kill
I'm
you.
not
I'd kill
even, like,
myself.
I'm not even saying it to like make you mad.
'Cause
They're
why not?
genuinely shit.
Well, yeah, of course they are. That's exactly why I love it. It's like, do you guys not know what the fuck my taste is? I like to eat the worst shit. I like to play the worst
Yeah, you
games.
like
I
a
like to
fucking
watch the worst
crunch
shows.
bar.
Oh,
Bro likes a fucking
fuck,
crunch
dude.
bar.
I would, bro. If you said, listen, you fuck the $100 million. If you said you have a lifetime of crunch bars and you had to sit in a room for a year straight, and you
destroy
cannot
you.
do anything,
I would
I would
kill myself.
absolutely do it. I would literally sign up. I
I
bet.
wouldn't
If
even
we're
sit
talking
there for
Twix.
for anything sweet would just absolutely destroy people, it would not even be worth it. After the first day, I'd be like,
so
you know
worth
what?
it.
I think I'm done with
They're
this.
so good.
Can I get
I had a poll. This is like a legitimate
I need
poll, by the way.
something
We set
savory.
up. So at work, my friend and I started the argument of like who likes what more, like Twix or Crunch. And you guys said Twix, I said Crunch, she said Twix, and we set up a poll at work, and every single customer, literally every customer for the last 2 weeks, we've asked. And we've also not only asked, but we've kept track of how many people have actually bought versus how many people have like said like they would have whatever. More people have said they would choose Twix over Crunch, but we've had like 10 times more people buy Crunch than Twix at my work.
That's
So,
because
I
people
don't
who
know.
buy Crunch are fucking weird.
Okay, but then why haven't people been buying Twix?
Because they just don't want a Twix.
Okay, so that is the worst argument ever then. That's
You're
the
just
worst
getting
argument.
the people that finally want a Crunch, and they're like, oh, it's been years since I've had a Crunch. I'm gonna have myself. Like, nobody's gonna go out of their way and be like, dude, I haven't had a Twix in so long.
This is the
Because they have a
shit.
Twix,
This is
like,
the
once a
worst
week.
argument
I
ever.
think the reason
We're not
why
even high
people-
yet.
I think the people buy Crunch over Twix isn't about a taste factor. It's about they want a chocolate, but they don't want too much. So
They want a
Crunch
chocolate, but
doesn't
they
have
don't want,
shit
like,
having going on.
Hershey's.
Yeah, so they don't have shit going
That's
on.
all chocolate.
Crunch doesn't have shit going on in it. So it's like, alright, well, I'd rather quickly eat a Crunch than have way too much of like left Twix, right Twix, or Hershey's bars.
I mean, I haven't like pried into asking every single customer's like taste preferences, but the specific
Yes.
people I have asked, like my managers, have all said they fucking love Crunch. It's for the same reason I do. Even though you think it's shit, the actual like Crunch Factor stuff inside of the chocolate is the greatest fucking experience known to mankind. And so
Yeah,
I'm on that
but-
fucking hype train. I'm dying on that. I don't give a fuck.
But where
I'm
do you
dying on this hill.
work?
It's a quick.
A Dollar Tree. We've said this on the podcast.
Exactly. You work at a Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Who the fuck is a normal
Right.
person that works
I
at a
think-
Dollar Tree?
Okay, no, hold on, wait. Who the fuck is a normal person who goes into Dollar Tree in general, works there, shops there? Like, there were just police there today because this one lady dropped her fucking, like, debit card on the ground and couldn't find it. And, like, she called the cops to help search. Even though, like, she could have just asked the people who work there. No one is normal who goes to Dollar Tree in general.
Exactly.
No, I get it now.
That's why they like Crunch.
I know why you see a lot of people buy Crunch. It's not because they like it. Here's the thing. You work at a Dollar Tree. And even though the Twixes there are $1 they feel expensive. Crunch feels cheap. So they buy it and they're like, dang, I got
True.
my bang for my buck. Even though it's $1 Twix, they're like, oh fuck, man, that was too much.
Are you able to say that because you've worked at Dollar Tree for over 2 times the amount of
Yes,
time that I've
yes,
worked
I
there?
have, yes. And people...
Actually, you've worked at
Yeah.
Dollar Tree for 4 times longer than I have.
It's
so,
very true.
so what does that make you though? Like, what does your taste have to do with it then? What did
I
you
buy
also?
Twix, which means I can
He's
afford
normal.
that expensive taste.
Well, I can afford it too. But
A
are you
lot of
saying that the
people
second?
can't.
Wait, so does this mean that the second I quit Dollar Tree, my taste buds are literally going to evolve?
Oh yeah, you're going straight to Reese's.
You're
Dude,
going straight.
the day I already
Reese's
am
is
obsessed
too
with Reese's.
bougie.
I love
think
Reese's.
That's too
Reese's
bougie.
is too.
He's gonna go
bougie.
at
How
What
is
about
least
that?
Kit
to,
Kat?
like-
Okay, what about Kit Kat then?
He's gonna go to Kit Kats.
Because I already
After
love Kit
Crunch,
Kat.
it's Kit Kats.
I love Kit
I
Kats, but I can only have
love
so
Kit
much.
Kats. Oh yeah, but me too. Yeah. Which I think is the reason that they like have them like snap off, and it's like
Yeah.
They don't
two in
actually
one
have
thing,
a
and then there you go.
satisfying taste. I'm not gonna lie. They taste good, but they're not satisfying to eat.
I think
They're
it's the
so
I think it's the
satisfying to me, I don't know.
crunch for me. That's
it's so
satisfying.
satisfying. Oh, it's the what for you?
The crunch.
Oh no.
The
Oh,
bite.
no.
It's
Yeah.
the bite.
In the bite,
Oh,
in the
no,
bite.
he
Yeah.
used the wrong choice of words.
Fuck yeah,
no.
Aaron just dug himself a hole. But yeah, the second I quit, I'm gonna fucking bust the fattest nut ever. It's like Ren said, the second I get out of the room after not fucking jerking off for a year, holy shit, it's gonna be the greatest feeling of my life. I'm gonna have like any other chocolate. It's gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? This has been here all along. What the hell?
I mean, if you leave
That's
the room after a
crazy.
year of not busting a nut, you either like have the best sex of your life or you get arrested for sexual assault.
I wonder what my taste buds are gonna be like tomorrow. It's like we're gonna be so fucking just beyond high, and then I'm like, that's gonna be my light. It's gonna be like,
Bro's
you're gonna give me
finally
chocolate.
not gonna buy a Crunch bar.
You're gonna be chocolate that's not crunch. And I'm gonna be like, holy shit. That's me when I'm
Melt.
drunk, dude. I don't know what it is, but when I'm fucking wasted, which I've never been wasted ever before. But like when I get like tipsy drunk, which is like the most I've ever been, even after like 6 fucking beers, like for some reason I get starving. Even the worst of the worst food I will eat so fucking much of. So if you give me the best tasting chocolate fucking
So
ever,
are you just constantly tipsy?
am I constantly tipsy?
Get it? Because you said you eat the worst food ever. So it's a joke.
Oh
there.
yeah, that's true. Well, no, I'm
Bro,
saying,
Bro
I'm saying.
Crunch out ironically.
Well, no, I'm saying when I do drink, I get more hungry. AKA, if I have better food, when I am drunk, it'll be like I'm seeing the light, like I'm in fucking heaven. So that's what we gotta do. We should have to get high, and you guys have to give me fucking a shit ton of chocolate that's like anything but crunch. I'm either gonna kill myself. Go back to the short chat theory. I'm either gonna kill myself, or I'm gonna walk out of the fucking your party tomorrow, and I'm gonna experience God. Be like, why haven't I had this chocolate earlier?
He's just gonna.
I mean, I'm a
float
dark
home.
chocolate guy anyways, so.
Oh,
Facts. I'm gonna float home.
dark chocolate.
Yeah, I love dark chocolate. I love dark
Dark
chocolate with
chocolate?
like
Oh, God.
raspberry filling inside. That's
How
the
do you
best
keep
fucking
making
chocolate
the
I've ever had in
wrong
my life.
decisions?
No, that's not the wrong decision. I think a lot
I
of
could
people agree with me
stand
on
crunch. That's like okay, whatever. Dark chocolate.
Actually, that's the opposite for me. I could stand dark chocolate. Crunch is the absolute worst.
that. I think a lot of people agree that dark chocolate is like really good.
Well,
I think
because,
people
like,
will choose dark chocolate over white chocolate. White
Well,
chocolate's
I'm biased
ass.
though. You know I'm biased.
It's because it's
Biased for
dark chocolate
what?
has
Yeah,
like the
I can't
For
stand
milk
chocolate.
chocolate? Oh yeah, you just
I
don't like chocolate in
can't-
general.
Yeah, chocolate in general.
I
But I can
love
stand
dark
milk chocolate. Like I can eat it.
I
I
like
just-
dark chocolate more than milk chocolate so much. I like it's the same with like coffee for me. Like I would rather have like just straight up black coffee over like every white girl's Dunkin' order every morning
you
that
got
has like
sweet
the
shit.
triple shot of sugar with like all these like things in
I'm a
iced
Dunkin'
coffee
girl, huh?
where the coffee looks more like fucking milk than coffee at that point because it's so
Oh,
goddamn
shit.
light.
Yeah, I'm definitely a
Fuck
Dunkin'
that.
girl then. Fuck yeah. Give me
But
all
yeah,
that
you
fucking
just drink
sugar. Give me a
fucking milk.
shot.
I don't even like drinking milk in the first place.
I don't drink
hate
milk. I drink the what's the?
You drink vanilla milk.
What do you mean? Oh right.
You
okay,
literally-
well, I, don't,
you- like,
I
you
drink
actually
vanilla
drink
milk,
milk.
but I don't drink regular milk. Well, I
Okay,
do
okay,
drink
that's
the-
fine. I'm saying like you drink milk in general. I'm saying I don't drink milk in general. Like I don't even put milk or like sweeteners in coffee. Like I'm so against milk, it's crazy.
What's the stuff that Dunkin' sells in like stores that you can put in your
Creamers?
coffee? Yeah, I drink the creamers whole. Like I don't even put them in anything. I just
that's
literally
fucking
That's
disgusting. Okay,
actually,
that's
because they're so
crazy.
sweet and I love them. So I just like look.
Oh my god, if
Bro
I tell
literally tells
anybody
his
that in real
mom-
life, that like you're getting flamed for that. I can't even like let that go by, bro. Like you can
Oh, I
flame
don't
me for the
care.
crunch, you can flame me for dark chocolate, even though that doesn't make sense because a lot of people like
Drinking
dark
the creamers,
chocolate.
it's just the
Drinking
base
creamer is
flavor.
fucking retarded. I don't
It's
even
literally
care.
the base flavor, and I love it. And I know it's probably gonna kill me one day, but fuck yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
it's
you're
so
gonna
good.
die.
It's so good.
Bro, like your skin color is gonna revert back to white drinking creamer.
I don't used to buy this bomb ass vanilla
fuck.
creamer. I know it's like the basic one, but it's so good, and I just fucking down it. And one day there was one I didn't like actually, and you know what? I'm not surprised. It was a dark chocolate creamer. I took one sip of that and was like, "Bleh."
That's fucking disgusting. Okay, that is gross, but like
Yeah.
just drinking creamer in general is disgusting. So I don't know what the fuck. Ugh.
I don't drink it like how I drink water or milk. I just drink it like if my mom gets it and it's a
I'm
good
like,
flavor. I'll
dude,
drink
I'm the
it.
definition of the guy
Take a
who used to be
shot.
like, I'm that guy who used to say like, oh, I'm never gonna drink ever. I'm never gonna smoke ever in my life. I'm never gonna smoke weed. I'm never gonna. I don't give a fuck now. So watching like 5 years from now, I'll be like, oh, you drink fucking creamer, dude. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna start drinking creamer as like a
down
25-year-old
creamer. I
fucking
actually-
man, and I'm just gonna be fucked up.
I actually was that guy who was like, I'm never gonna smoke, I'm never gonna drink, but I had a twist to it. I'm never gonna smoke, I'm never gonna drink until I graduate. Then I'll try it, because then it's like, well, I've already got like the main part of my life, and it's not going to affect if I graduate, like any of that. I just want to try it once I'm a little older, but
I don't think I'll smoke. I said think because I know I will.
oh, I won't do
When
cigarettes, but
Well, okay. I'm never gonna smoke cigarettes ever. I'm talking about weed. I'm just talking about weed.
Yeah.
I will never smoke cigarettes just because I like to run. And I'm not trying to have that
I can't say
like
anything.
fuck me up. But like when I say that, I mean like I don't think I will past a social level. It's like I will probably drink whenever the fuck I feel like it. Like when it comes to smoking weed, I'll probably only smoke weed when it's like a social thing, because like I like smoking weed and like smelling it fucking is terrible, right? But like, yeah, no, cigarettes, fuck that. That wasn't even the equation. That's like an obvious no.
That's never been in my mind at all.
Well, yeah, me too. But that's because like cigarettes are like only harmful, right? I'm not gonna do something that's only harmful. But it's like if you drink moderately, right, and like you have a few beers, like you get drunk, like you're not gonna give yourself fucking alcohol poisoning. You're not gonna throw up, and you're also not gonna get fucking addicted. It's like that's what I'm gonna do with weed. Like I'll be like a social weed smoker in the same way that like I'm a social drinker. But I'm never gonna smoke cigarettes. Fuck that.
I'm a social weed smoker too, but sometimes, bro, like
You're not gonna catch me you fucking rolling a 2-dot.
God, sometimes that shit in my chest be fucking ugh. Like
I don't know. Sometimes
it just make my chest heavy as fuck sometimes, which is why I prefer to like I want to do edibles. But like if I gotta smoke, I'll smoke. Like I don't care.
Nah.
I hit a bong and I did like the regular roll and shit like that.
Yeah.
I prefer the bong a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but the actual puff has like some merit to it.
I live in the wrong area. Everybody I fucking know likes the opposite shit for me. You guys, everyone I work with, a lot of like childhood friends I know now, like all smoke weed. I'm like the one guy who's like, me and like my brothers just love to drink. Like we don't give a fuck about smoking.
Nah.
You won't catch us smoking. But like at every single gathering, no matter what, like if we put on a football game, or like if we're just together in like a group of people, like we will have fucking beer in our hands at all point. Like that's just how it is. It's like I can't drink with anybody because no one else wants to drink with me, and like I don't want to be that one fucking guy. But everyone around me likes to fucking vape and shit, and it's like I'm not about that. I'm good. I don't care. I don't want to have my own vape.
Is like
so what? Vape is like just fake
Vape's
cigarettes,
fucking
right?
bad.
It doesn't get you high or anything.
Well, no, it has nicotine in it.
Disgusting.
It's bad for you. Like it does.
Okay,
It's like fucking the friend I was talking about earlier who like started the argument. Like she's on like the Twix side too. I wouldn't say I got her. I definitely did not like intentionally try to, but like she stopped vaping like a couple months ago, just because like I've also been like exercising and shit with her. And like the fact that she can rule out vaping means that like I'm not gonna start, because if it was inherently unhealthy for her, like I'm definitely not gonna do it because I'm like a fucking health freak. So whatever. But that's why I said like socially, like yeah, like fucking gummy edibles, fucking to get me high. Like that's all fun, right? But I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna like permanently harm my fucking lungs, right? Like fuck that. So I don't know.
I'll do that at the end of my life when I'm on my deathbed. I'll take
fuck yeah, dude.
I'll
Facts.
cigarette.
Dude, I'm gonna do everything at the end of my life. When I'm already 80 years old and like I don't give a fuck about long-term like health issues, like yeah, I'm taking steroids. I'm gonna be the fucking most ripped ass fucking 80-year-old ever. Like I'm gonna be on fucking trend when I'm fucking 80. I'm gonna be fucking smoking all the thing. I'm gonna be whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because when I'm 80 and I already plan to be dead at 70, right? It's like, I don't give a shit. I might as well do whatever the fuck I wanted that, like, people don't give a fuck about if it's legal or not anymore. Because, like, who cares? I'm so old. So I might as well just say fuck it. It's like, that's the whole argument in, like, the whole, like, bodybuilding community. Where it's like, you'll see people who are, like, 60 years old who are blatantly just, like, they will tell everybody that they're on steroids. And no one gives a fuck. Because it's like, you're not going to be taking, like, you're not going to be in actual bodybuilding competitions and shit at 60. And if you are, like, holy shit, good for you, I guess. But, like, even if you are, it's like, no one really cares. And the whole point is, like, feel good about yourself and, like, look good and be strong. And if the whole the whole reason people are scared about taking shit like steroids when they're fucking young, it's because they're going to die from that shit early, right? But if you're already old, who cares? So, like, yeah. Fuck it. Like, there's going to be some point in my life where, like, I'm gonna smoke cigars and shit, which are way fucking worse than cigarettes, when I'm old as fuck. Because, like, I don't give a shit about the long-term health benefits at that point, right? Because I'm already old. So I don't give a shit. But I'm gonna do it.
Nah, I'm not even gonna do that, to be honest with you. when I'm old as fuck, I might hit the
All the
fattest
way.
sniff of cocaine. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's what I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
hit
That's
the
what I'm
fattest sniff
saying.
of cocaine, bruh.
That's
That might
the
be
one I was
crazy.
planning.
I don't know.
catch
Okay, you know
me
what?
on all that.
I'll say this right now. I'll say this right now. I will never do anything that like
No.
you need to inject yourself to do. Like I will never inject anything in my body. But like if I'm snorting crack and I'm 90 years old, that's gonna be the most lit fucking 90th birthday party of my goddamn life. You already fucking know, bro.
Exactly.
But I'm not doing that shit at fucking any time before that. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I'll smoke a fucking cigar with my dad or some shit when I'm 45. But I'm not like. I'm not fucking taking heroin. I will never fucking inject myself with shit. That's it. I just like cringe in general. I don't even care about like the actual effects of it. I just don't like getting injected with shit in general. Like I hated having to
Fuck the
go
flu
under.
shot. Fuck all that.
Okay, that's different. When it's like a quick shot at the doctor's office, that doesn't bother me. But like if I'm like constantly like if I have a needle in me, that I can't do. I literally can't fucking do it. Every time I imagine it, it freaks me the fuck out.
Does it
Which is
taste
crazy,
good?
by the way. I want to know about what.
He said taking blood.
It does.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I don't understand this. There's got to be some weird psychology thing behind this, because like I will see blatantly people getting fucking eviscerated on media, like getting their heads chopped off, gushing blood, shot. That doesn't bother me. Blood in itself does not bother me, but like I will like walk in my mom's room to like pet my dog, and she'll be watching Grey's Anatomy, and like there will be like a surgery happening on screen, and I won't even see large amounts of blood, but I'll just like know that like there is like a surgery happening, and I'm like,
Yeah, you know, I
don't get it. I don't get it.
It's like because like they do like doctors do the weirdest shit. I mean, they get paid for it, and obviously they need to so you survive. But like seeing a doctor just cut your skin open, not out of malice, not out of trying to murder, not on accident, just literally trying to save your life. He cuts into your skin, you see that tissue, and he starts poking through it. That shit's
yuck.
the worst. Like, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
But if you're
well,
trying
at
to
first-
murder me, if you're trying to fucking kill me and torture me, yeah, I could take that. But a
Well, yeah,
doctor
that's
trying to
weird, though.
save my life,
I want to
nah.
use that exact same example because you said murder specifically, and I think it's weird because at first I thought it was a control issue. I thought like if I'm at a fucking doctor's office, I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out, and like they have to put me under, so like they inject me with shit to like make me fall asleep. That freaks me the fuck out. But like if I'm in a fucking street fight and motherfucker pulls out a goddamn knife and I get shanked and like I'm blatantly bleeding and like I could die from this, like that, the thought of that. Even the thought of that does not bother me at all, but just the thought of getting injected, like with the example I used before, where I'm like in a doctor's office going under for surgery, freaks me the fuck out. Which is weird, because like I am not under control, or I'm not the one in control when I'm getting stabbed in a fight, so it's not a control thing. So I can't understand why I hate getting injected with shit, whatever. And it's like I'm not like scared of needles like people say. It's not like a needle say. I can see needles and like that's fine. So it's weird. But like I was getting my wisdom teeth taken out years and years ago now, and I remember like laying in the chair and I'm seeing my heartbeat on the monitor thing, and like the thing's in me, and like I'm getting like something's going into my bloodstream or whatever to literally put me to sleep. And the doctor had to remind me to breathe because I was like subconsciously holding my breath like this fucking sucks. But I don't know why it sucked, because I'm not like, I don't have like a fear of needles or shit, but I don't know. It's
Maybe
like it's mad
medical
weird.
stuff. Like
Maybe you do have a fear of needles.
Maybe
You
it's just
don't know it.
just like medical stuff in
Yeah,
general.
maybe
It's
some
not
medical
needles.
stuff.
It's not needles specifically that fuck me up, but it's like I don't know, cause like
And I kind of get that though. It's like if I was to get, like, say if I was to get shot, I wouldn't really care. But then if I
I
had a
wouldn't give a
doctor
fuck about
come
a shot.
through to take the bullet out because it didn't just go straight through me, then I'd be in actual fear. Because
Yeah.
like, oh
But,
fuck, now
there's a
he's gotta
level
put
to
a
it.
needle at it. It's like, oh fuck.
But there's a level to it, because it's like you said, where it's like if I'm at the doctor's office and like I'm getting a normal ass shot. Like if I'm getting 3 shots at like my physical for like the basic shit, that doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I like, you know how they have like the nasal spray for stuff now too, especially for like flu stuff. Like they'll like do the nasal spray in your nose, and like you don't
Yeah.
have to get the shot. Even as a kid, I don't know why I did this. I think I was like, I think it made more sense to me logically. But as a kid, even when I was in like early elementary school and they gave me the option to use the nasal spray, I still asked for the shot. I asked for it, and my parents were like, why? And I was like, well, doesn't it make sense that like it would work better if it goes blatantly into my body than just use the nasal spray? And the doctor's like, actually, you're entirely fucking right, and you're literally completely correct. As a 4-year-old child, I don't know how you knew that, but I was right. And I think when it comes to logistics, I think when like, okay, if I'm going to be healthier and safer going through this surgery than not going through the surgery, I'll be more fine with it. But if I'm having something injected into me and I'm not about it, then I freak the fuck out. So it's like, if I'm getting the flu shot, that's totally fine. I've never freaked out about that in my life. But if I'm fucking getting my wisdom teeth taken out, which I didn't really want to get my wisdom teeth taken out, but it was like, it wasn't nearly as expensive as it is right now. Like, my brother's going to get his taken out soon, and like, it's way more expensive now than it was a couple years ago. And I was like, I might as well, because they always tell me like it's better to get them out early, so I did, but like I didn't really want to. And I think that is what was like making me like, oh fuck, this sucks, this fucking sucks, dick and penis and dick and ball and cock and ball and
Wait,
dick.
I'm gonna unlock a new fear, because I had a new fear unlocked. And actually, I was able to unlock this fear in someone who was going to surgery recently. So,
Damn.
there's a story. Aaron knows this story. We've watched it. But there's a story of a guy who went into surgery. They applied the anesthesia, but it didn't work. But they didn't realize that. So he was just awake the whole time, and they opened his body, or cutting through him and everything.
Yeah.
And this dude was just watching it happen, and he was in immense pain. They realized midway through, and they were like, fuck. So they gave him this drug or whatever that, like, makes you forget stuff or whatever. So he, like mentally
That's
forgot
wild.
about it, but his body didn't forget about it. So he was feeling the pain, he was
I
having
remember
nightmares
this.
and everything. He killed himself, obviously, because he couldn't explain why it was happening. And so the hospital finally owned up to like, oh yeah, we didn't properly put him to sleep before the surgery, so we just kind of fucking went to town on him while he was kind of still awake and he couldn't move and he could just endure. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. So I had a coworker who was having surgery, and I told him that story, and I was like, yeah, just hopefully this doesn't happen to you. And they went from, yeah, I'm just having a surgery, to, oh fuck. They were stressed the final 3 days
fuck.
now. And I like, it wasn't intentional, like I was just telling an interesting story, but I happen to do that a lot, where it's like I have a horrifying story about what someone's gonna do, and it changes their outlook. And I'm just telling an interesting story. I'm not even here to scare you.
Well, I think it's
probably
a
should
combination
watch what I
of... Yeah, I think it's a combination of you're a fucking menace.
Yeah.
But on top of that...
True.
On top of that, like, it's the same as taking tests in school. Even if, like, you know, like, you're confident you're going to ace this test, just in the same way, like, when I went to go take my driver's test, where I did get my license, and I knew I was going to ace it, I was still super fucking nervous when I was actually, like, the next guy up to go, like, actually take the test. And I think that's just how it is for everything. So it's like when it comes to surgeries, it's like, even if it's a surgery that can't kill you, even like a lot of them can, but even if it's a surgery that literally cannot kill you, like, it's still one of those things where it's like, fuck, like, you're actually on the fucking, like, the table or like the whatever, and like you're about to start surgery, you're about to go under. Even if you are going under, you're not gonna be awake for it, and you're like, oh fuck, it's actually happening. Like, I'm not gonna die, but like, fuck, that sucks. And yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, because I understand that, like, how that feels in a little, like, in a way, when other people I know go through shit like that, even if it's like, for example, if my future wife is pregnant, right, it's like, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared for you, because like, technically there's a chance that like you or the baby could die, right? Even if like you're both super healthy, it could just fucking happen. So like, I'm gonna be stressed as fuck. I'm not going to show it. I never show my stress when it's like right before the thing happens. But right after, I'll tell you all about it. I'm not like you, where I'm gonna get them to freak out right beforehand. Afterwards, I'll be like, yeah, I totally thought you were gonna fucking die, but
Now beforehand, I'll be like, hey honey, you know how like
Hey, honey,
shit, die
shit.
during
You know you can
childbirth?
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's crazy. Don't do that though. Like, I know you
That's
have no
probably-
control over it. Just don't be
That's
weak.
probably like my biggest irrational fear. I don't even have a girlfriend. I don't plan on having a kid anytime soon. Like, I do in the fucking next like 10 years. But like, I don't have a wife. Like, she's not pregnant. But that's my actual most irrational fear. Oceans, fuck that. Like, that's like a pussy irrational fear. It's like, I'll say that, but it's more of like a jokey thing, whatever. But like, for some reason, that fear of like, damn, my wife could just die when she gives birth after 9 months, after we were together for like fucking how many years before, even before we got married and shit. I was like, that would suck. That would be like the worst fucking thing ever. And so like that thought just like goes through my brain where it's like, man, why am I worrying about this? I'm not even married, nor is my wife pregnant. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm just fucking scared of it because that exact reason where it's like, shit, I'm about to get surgery. And it's like, I wasn't worried about it the whole time. But damn, I'm like nervous because anything could fucking happen.
Damn, this shit got hands.
So let me ask you a
Damn,
question.
this shit does have so many fucking
Let me
hands.
ask you a question. You, right? You want a wife, you want kids. Now, you are told eminently this woman is your dream girl, but she gonna die during childbirth. Would you do it? Would you
Okay, so
spend good time with her?
you're asking me like, this is your dream wife, but
Yep.
if she gives birth, she will die.
No.
So
when,
I have the
when
option.
You are having kids, no matter.
Oh, I
what
am
it is.
having kids.
It's your canon event, buddy. But would you side skirt it to never meet her and let her live on, and she won't die to childbirth with another guy, or would you rather, you know what? I want to love this girl. Fuck it.
Okay,
We gonna
no, I
have
know.
kids.
Okay, so think about this. If I'm at a point in my life where, even if it was right now, like I would immediately change my mindset to agree with what I'm about to say. But it's like, right now I'm single. I don't give a fuck about anybody but me, which is just true. And nobody should if they're single. Like, you should only focus about yourself. But if I not only have a wife and I'm going to have a kid, no matter what, like, it just does not become about me anymore. Like, you have to recognize that. So if I had the choice to choose a wife right now who's like the best possible person for me, no matter what, no one else is better than this person.
And you doom her.
Not even this. Like, you have to think like, okay, not only am I choosing for someone to die, which is crazy, but also I'm choosing for my newborn baby to live without a mother. And so I'm like, I need to think about both of those aspects, not just the death of the one person, but also like how their life is going to turn out. Because like, it might be really stressful to raise a kid by myself, like, if she's not there, because I don't know what my life's going to be like in the next fucking however long it takes for me to like get married and shit.
Yeah.
So I would say no, I wouldn't. I would, even if I know I could never for the rest of my life get with the girl of my dreams, I would be fine dating people for the rest of my life who are like decent, knowing I'm never going to be able to get married, knowing they're not like the person. But like, yeah, I'd probably do that. I'd probably, I don't know, maybe, well, fuck, I feel like it would all end up, yeah. Based off of what my feeling is in the very moment before it happens, it might change everything. Because I say that, right? I say that right now, and I'd be like, oh, well, yeah, I don't want them to die, and I also want my fucking daughter or son to have a mother. But, like, I don't know, maybe something will, like, happen in my chest to be like, no, like, be selfish. Like, fuck this bitch. Like, you've always wanted a daughter your entire life. In fact, you've wanted a daughter more than a wife your entire life. So even if you couldn't have a wife, you would just adopt a daughter in the first place. But if she's going to have birth, and it's going to be a daughter, yeah, I might also just have her fucking die. And so I'm at that 50-50 where it's like, fuck, do I want to be a completely fucking evil human being and choose her to die and choose my daughter to have no fucking mom? Or do I choose the reality where I date somebody who's not as good, but I could like still adopt a kid and then just be dating somebody but still have the adopted kid? I'd probably do that. Because if I had the adopted kid, it'd be under me. It's like if we get divorced or something, which wouldn't happen because we're dating, they couldn't take her away from me or him, depending on who I'm adopting. And she's also only dating me. So once again, if we like break up or something because she's mid in whatever aspect, it's not like she's gonna be able to take my money because we're not married, right? So yeah, I'd probably look like logically, I'd probably choose that option where I would just say, yeah, fuck it, I don't want her to die, so I'll let my dream wife live. But I just won't have a biological kid.
Alright, what about you, Aaron?
Yeah.
Wow. What a great conversation. I talked for like 15 minutes about that, and Aaron goes, yeah.
So you...
Well,
you
I would.
You would
Because it's like, I would take the opportunity, because it's like, it's gonna happen, it's bound to happen. Why let the chance slip away?
Now this is even more crazy. If I love the person already,
No.
if I love the person already before I'm confirmed that like she's going to die during childbirth, no, I could never fucking do that. But like, if you tell me they die, like you don't know who this person is, but you're going to meet this person and they are going to die when you have a kid, I feel like I would be more prepared to be like, yeah, fuck it, I don't already know her, so like, whatever, right? But like, if I'm already in love with her, like right now, like today, and it turns out she is the perfect person for me when we get married, and she's going to die with a kid, like, fuck.
Well, you roll that dice. That's a 50-50.
You roll that dice, yeah.
It's like, well, this they tell you who it is, and they're like, all right, you're gonna fall in love with this person, you're gonna love them for the rest of your life, but she is going to die at childbirth when you guys have a kid. Not if, when.
Okay, this is the thing though, because like not to be like too deep, but like my genuine only life goal, I don't give a fuck about anything in life other than to just actually have a wife and kids that I can like live a happy life with, because I've never had a family that I've cared about. Like I've fucking never been able to like stay with a girlfriend for more than fucking 3 years, and like every single time, like we've always gotten obsessed about the idea of marriage, but it's like everyone's parents, my own parents that I know, are divorced. It's like my fucking parents aren't together. Most of my friends' parents aren't together. Every ex-girlfriend I've had has always had parent issues, and it's like I've always wanted to be like the best dad I can be, knowing that like literally my entire life leading up to this moment has been like, this is why our parenting hasn't worked. So I will know what to do when I'm a parent, because literally every parent I've ever met has not been a good parent. So I'm like, okay, I just won't do that. And so my life goal is to just be a good fucking dad. So the question is, do I sacrifice my wife to be the best dad I could ever be, which is like I've literally been training for this my entire life. It's the only thing I want to do is be a good dad. Or say fuck it and not kill someone and just live with that person for the rest of my life, dating, but then never accomplish that goal of never being a dad, even though I've lived 21 years, like prepared myself to be a father, because the only thing I've ever cared about. So it would, once again, like I said earlier, it would come down to like the very last moment of like right before I'm like told she's going to die or not. So I don't know. That's like really tough. That's way more tough than any fucking billion-dollar room situation.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question that was nice and deep.
That's way more tough. That's really interesting.
I don't know.
Classic Ren question.
For me, it'd be like, God, should I? Because the thing is, you're right. You have to think about not even just the kid that you're like going to raise without this wife now. You also have to think about the family who this person had before you literally had sex and murdered them. So it's like, so how do I?
You're killing them. It's
how do I?
No, you are killing them. It's your fault.
Because you know it's gonna happen anyway. So now you choose to have this child.
It's confirmed to you that they are going to die at childbirth. If you make the decision to get married, she will not die to anything else except for your decision. So it's literally your fault.
It's actually you. So it's like
victim blaming.
All right. So it's like, all right, now I have to think about the family and the friends and all that. And so it's like, oh God, that's hard as fuck. So it's like, all right, now.
And plus, knowing me,
do I take that risk? Because it would kind of be worth it, right? To have that kid with them, because you have all this time, you get to know each other, you love each other, you know, you get to have this amazing time. And now there's probably, if you don't fuck up the parenting process, you could have this amazing child who can carry on the legacy of their lost mother. But it's also a thing of like, you love this person so much, do you really want them to die? Like, do you want their life to end at that moment? And you know it happens too, and you just don't tell them. You're like, fuck it, like, I kept the secret. Like, I know you're gonna die. Let's still, it's so oof.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't do it. Now I think about it, like, for real. Because it's like, like I said earlier, all the parents I know are, like, separated. And even if, like, my wife is dead, and I am a great dad, I'd be filled with too much regret from killing my wife, that, like, I would probably end up not being the best dad, because then I would be depressed too often to take care of my fucking kid. So then they would have even more shit life. I would hate myself. My wife is dead. So it'd actually be the worst option ever. So now I take it back. I just wouldn't have the kid in the first
Well,
place. I would live.
It depends on the person, though. Some people can.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's for me though. I'm saying like that. I know myself, and that's exactly what would happen if I made that decision. I think I would be better off being sad that I could never have like the kid I've always wanted to raise because I couldn't marry the woman of my dreams. But if I have the woman of my dreams marry her and then she dies giving birth, I'd be more like that would be way worse. So I made my decision. I've come to a conclusion.
You'll change it tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yeah.
When you're high and drunk, you
know what? When I'm fucking
think I
3
could
edibles
kill
in and
my
fucking
wife.
8 beers in, I'm fucking vomiting. Yeah, I'm killing my wife, bro. Fuck that
I
bitch.
could kill my wife. I think she's lived a long.
I like how she's like literally like you said she was like the perfect wife for me, and yet even though she's a 10 out of 10, she's a bitch. Yeah, makes sense.
I don't know. I feel like honestly, I would take that risk because it's like, yeah, you know, you died, whatever. I get to carry on this legacy if I don't fuck up the parenting thing. But I think it's also what they would have wanted, right? Like, even if they don't know they're gonna die, and you know, they still like really wanted to have this kid and raise it, and it would be like, well, you know, I mean, I gotta carry on that wish. Now it's up to me to like do what. Obviously
yeah.
couldn't.
By the way, for real, if I had the ability to like converse with her before I make the decision, being like, hey, like if we get married, you're gonna die giving birth, and she agreed, I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't give a fuck. Because she agreed, and be like, yeah, I know you're gonna be the greatest dad ever, and I want you to be able to like live your dream of like having like a son or daughter or whoever, and like they're fine with it, and like we are able to. Well, okay, that's the thing. Let's say we get married, and we're together for like a long time. Like, let's say I get married like today, so then we're married for like a solid 10 to 15 years before she gives birth, so we're able to live a super happy life together for 15 years, which is like over half the amount of life I've been living already, and she was fine with it, then I would be more fine with it, especially if it was a long time, because like I was able to live with her for such a long time, and now I can like raise my kid after her for like the rest of my life, and I think that'd be the best option if she agreed, but I don't know, I think obviously like that would make the situation too easy.
Yeah,
but
honestly, it's like
if I knew her personally, like beforehand, and I feel like she would agree, I would tell her. But if she thought I was fucking insane for even having the ability to choose life or death for somebody else,
yeah,
I would not even bring it up. I would not bring it up.
I'd be like, yeah, let's just have a kid.
No, I'm gonna think about this the other way around, just really quick, because we've already been going for like an hour and a half. But really quick, like if someone else had the ability to like marry me and like I was going to die, like when they give a kid, which I know would not make any sense because like I'm the guy, right? But like if I would just die in general, like if if
car accident,
lightning struck me and I died right as she gave birth, and she told me that, but like she told me like it was also her life goal to raise a biological kid like it is for me, I'd be like, yeah, fuck it, let's spend the next 10 years together. You will have a kid when you're 30, so like you're at like the perfect age to have a child, and then like, I'm fine with that. I'm confident that you can raise a kid because I spent 10 years with you, so I'll be able to judge whether you were, like, good as being a mother or not, and we can figure this shit out, and then, yeah. But obviously, I feel like it'd be, like, even easier because, like, it's easier for people to be selfless than, like, choose the life of someone else, so.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if my wife was like, yeah, like, once I have this kid, like, you're dead, you're Uncle Ben, like, you're gone. Like, I honestly would be like, you know, I trust and love you enough to be like, you know, yeah, I could let that slide, you know, as long as you, like, cause, like, you've had this kid with me, you let me, like, do this amazing, like, thing, create life with you, and, you know, it sucks I won't be there for it, but, like, I was there for the ride. And as long as, like, you know, the kid's good, like, you don't fuck up the kid, and I trust you, I think it is what it is. It's the event. It's gotta happen. Like, dude, and, like, I'm not gonna be like, no, we can't have kids. Fuck you and your dream and my dream too. Like,
no, I just realized this is like one of those like useless superpowers. That's like, okay, you're able to get the woman of dreams without having Riz, right? So like that's the superpower, but the drawback is like she will die if she gets like pregnant, which is I don't know. Would you pick the superpower? Probably.
I would probably take that superpower because like
What other fucking crazy ass superpowers can we choose like that? Like, oh yeah, you have the ability to teleport, but every single time you teleport,
A child dies.
some kid that you've met, you don't know who.
Oh God.
No, that's it. That's okay. This is it. It's like, okay, let's say you have infinite money for a day. Every single day you can have infinite money, but you have to like know that there will be some kid on the planet dying, whether you've met them or not, whenever you spend that money. But you have to spend the money to keep the infinite money. So if you don't spend the money for a day, you lose it. But you have to keep spending it to keep the infinite money. But just know that someone will be dying, one person will be dying a day to you. And it could be someone you know, or it could be someone completely fucking random. There's a lot of fucking people.
There's a deep layer to that, because what if you then have a kid, right? Now you spend the money one day, you come home and your kid
you
is
have
just
to.
dead.
You have to spend money to fucking
Exactly.
keep them alive, but they could just die.
Yeah.
Or like one of their friends could die, or your family member could die, or some random fucking kid across the world could die, and like you will never know.
You'll never know. You know what? Honestly, that would be crazy if like within the
what
span
are
of
the
a
chances?
few like years, every kid just dies. And what?
Well, what are the
phenomenon
chances
would that be?
statistically that you spend money every single day for the rest of your life? Right? Actually, wait, that's a great question. Hold on. How many days are in a lifetime? Okay, there's almost 29,000 days. So, let's say you have to spend money at least once, almost 29,000 times. What are the chances that like no one in your life dies? Because there's like what, 7 billion people on the planet.
Yeah.
So like theoretically, if you are only killing like 28,000+ people in your whole life, because you're only like that's how many days you're alive for
People die
around
like that
79
at a much more
years.
massive scale anyway. So
Yeah, no, I feel like the chance of you killing someone you actually know is like so fucking low. But because it's so low, it's like shit.
when it
like
happens,
I might
it's like,
kill. When it happens, it's the one person you don't want to die.
yeah.
It's like fuck. I just killed my wife.
I mean, honestly, I
You
could
know, like,
do that. I think
I would
could
do
take
it.
that chance.
I would do it. Have infinite money, dude. I could give like the best life to the people who I know are alive, right? And it's like all I'm doing is killing 29,000 people. Fuck, I'm committing genocide.
What's
for
the
infinite money.
age range of the kids?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So just
doesn't
straight
matter.
to 13.
Honestly, it could be anybody. Are we choosing kids or like all people?
I'd say kids. Kids was the original. I mean,
Well, it's gotta be fucking what, like 0 to 18?
well, I mean, teenagers. Do teenagers count as kids?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, damn.
Absolutely.
Lost
they
of
do.
potential.
Actually, that's another question. How many people under 18 are on Earth? What's the percent of population of people? How do I check this? Oh, that's too complicated.
The
I have
feds
to, like,
are looking at
fucking
your search
do
history
graphs
like,
and
what
shit.
is this man
Yeah,
plotting?
good point. I'm basing on that.
What's this man plotting right now?
Like, these are really weird searches.
They got their
There's,
eyes
like,
on
the population
you,
of
bruh.
people in a certain country, ages we die, and it's like, wait a minute, what is he doing?
This
Moore's
man's
got a death
planning
note.
something. Man's got
I
a
just realized we've been
plot.
talking for an hour and a half. We never did an intro.
Hey guys, welcome to the
to
couch
do
Yo,
co-op.
guys, welcome to the podcast.
All
We're
right, we
back,
still got another
episode
30
6.
minutes. We still got another 30 minutes, so let's kill this off.
Thanks for watching this episode 6, I think. Couch Co Podcast. It's Ren's birthday, so I need to
It
edit
is
this
my birthday.
now because I'm going to be too fucking wasted to be edit this a day late. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.